welcome to Stitches and Sundries Flosstube number 18.
Woohoo!
We've been doing this almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Yes. I'm Lauren.
I'm Devyn.
You can find me at Lauren Upstitching on Instagram.
I'm Devyn_no_loose_ends on Instagram.
And we are a podcast about cross stitch and all the embroidery and a little bit of wedding stuff right now and everything in the world. So we have some fun updates on projects. I got some stuff back out of stash that I hadn't worked on in a while. And so that's what we're going to do.
Oh, you got some old stuff out.
Yeah, just a little bit. I rotated out some stuff that I just wasn't in the mood to work on anymore. Yeah. So what's been going on with you for the week? We're going to do a catch up because this is when we get to catch up.
Well, I've been working on wedding planning as is the norm these days. So I've been going to venues and checking places out, and I've got a list of places. I have one more place to go look at that's very promising. And then I have to make a decision next week because I want to have a place booked by the end of May and a date set by the end of May. Because I want to start sending out the save the date, or not the save the dates.
Yeah. And it's gonna, I mean, if you're thinking a summer wedding next year, you're gonna have to start because people are buying and getting up those spaces. Yeah. There. Yeah,
and every place we've talked to is like, I've been touring for weddings for 2022. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I've told them all the date we're looking at, and they're like, so far that's open. So, yay.
Good.
So that's been fun.
I haven't been doing anything. I got like minorly sick Friday of last week. I was like, I'm not feeling that good. I'm not feeling that good. And then like it just snowballed all weekend. I felt bad. Not bad enough to like not be doing anything, but just like really bad. Monday I still felt bad, and Tuesday I still felt bad. And I'm like, this has gotta stop. I gotta figure out whatever the hell this is. And then it just went away on Wednesday. But so all that time, I really didn't work on many projects because I was just like, I don't feel good. I want to lay down. I want to go to bed. I want to not, I just didn't feel great. And so I was like, what the hell is this? And I was just like, I don't know. And I was like, I was, for a while, I was like tempted. I'm like, should I go get tested? Like, some people just have a really mild reaction to the COVID. Should I go get tested? But Sarah didn't have any, Sarah didn't have any reaction. It wasn't like contagious, and it was mostly like stomach stuff. And so I was just like, I think I'm okay, and it just went away. It wasn't like I got over it. I just woke up and it was gone.
That's weird.
So I don't know. Maybe
you ate some poison.
Well, we ate shrimp, and I made a big patch of jambalaya that weekend, and I was like, my stomach doesn't feel great. I'm not going to eat this. But like Monday for lunch is what I took for lunch because it's what we had, and it was too spicy, and that ruined me.
So you may have exaggerated a situation.
I may have exaggerated a situation or drug it out longer than it needed to. And then like 2 days later, I made shrimp again. And I'm like, maybe it's seafood. Maybe you should just stay away from the seafood for a little while. I don't know. Anyway, nobody cares about my sicknesses. But that's why I felt like I didn't have a ton of updates. And then the last couple of days I was just like slamming through updates. So that's good. So anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. I just didn't feel good, and my work has been slow because it's springtime and things are just, going through that groove of getting started for the summer. And it's really slow. So
my work just slowed down because we're past a quarter end. So yay!
I'm glad I don't deal with that anymore. All right.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I have 3 whipped updates and some acquisitions.
I have 2 whips. So you go first.
Me first? What do I do? I'll do one that you guys saw last time. So this one is Maryland Blackwork by the Sassy Stitch Boutique.
Oh, I like this one.
And I had made a little bit of progress last time. This is what it looked like before. But I have made pretty good progress on this sucker.
Ooh.
So I have the entire word done now.
Wow.
Get it good.
That looks really nice.
Yeah. So it is coming along really quickly. This is a pretty quick stitch. I'm doing this on 28 count blush cashel linen. And It's a lot of fun. It's a pretty good stitch to work on. It is. I mean, it's coming along.
I love that font.
I really like the font too. I was really pleased with how it came out. And I posted it on Instagram, and I had to find as much Maryland stuff as I could fit into that picture. So I have a Maryland mug. I have Black Eyed Susans on some fabric. I have a Snallygaster needle minder. I just crammed as much. I should have put some Old Bay in there.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
The only thing missing.
Because I had tea and cookies, and I should have just been like Old Bay in the background. So it's coming along. It's coming, and I will finish up the state probably, the shape, the outline. And then the black work will take a little bit just because it's intricate.
Mm-hmm.
But
it is cute.
Yeah, it's coming along. I'm pleased with it. And
so where's that going when it's finished?
I'm still deciding. I really want to put it up. I'd like to find like a white frame.
Mm-hmm.
I think the white would pop against this blush really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And then it might just go up semi-permanently upstairs. But finding where I want to put that, I don't know. Or could become part of my wall down here. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. So it's coming.
It will be cool. So I have. Oh, I don't need to unfold that part. This massive thing. Ta-da! This is Life is a Game by Chocococo Stitch. And I made some banging progress.
You made some real progress.
I finished the I and I started the F. So the F is the Mario tunnels. Oh no, that's my stitch marker or my needle minder. Where'd the magnet go? Oh, it's gone.
Fell down in between.
Get it. Hang on, let me solve a crisis here.
This is what it's gonna look like while she runs through that. And this is super cool.
Yeah, it's looking really, really good.
Yeah.
I think you can see, when I hold it back here, you can see all the things. Like, it's looking
Yeah.
great. So, this is the green is the Mario tunnels. The I is the Donkey Kong ladders and barrels.
I love it.
I forget what the E is, but it is going to be so cool. And a decision has been made about this. I mean, I've been making it for Jason, but I decided that for our wedding, this is going to be a sign that I'm going to put up kind of near our photo booth that we're going to do.
That'll be really cute. That'll be really cute. Because
which we could even hold up in photo opportunities.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Put it in the background.
Like it'll be
really cute. Because your wedding is going to be very handmade, very...
Yeah, I'm going to do sort of I haven't found like a real theme online that's called Stitch Together or like something like that, but I am very homemade and I love, love, love all this stuff, and I wanted to find a way to combine I think it's like almost cute, like tea party style. Because I've got
this outfit in an aesthetic.
I've got these vintage hankies that I want to put on the tables and doilies and all this crochet and knit stuff. I'm knitting a shawl for the wedding. Like, so I have all that stuff going on. And I'm like, Jason's really nerdy. I need to include some of his nerd stuff. So I'm going to have some cross-stitched nerd stuff like this. And then even on our tables, I was going to do like a cross-stitch, maybe even cross-stitch the numbers for each table.
Yeah.
And put like a little Mario figure on those. Or
it would
something.
be cute if it was like player 1 and a little Mario player.
Oh, I'm doing some player 1, player 2 stuff.
Yeah.
I found some cute stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a cake topper. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that would be adorable.
Yeah. And then like I found there's a wedding where they did like little Pac-Man, Mr. and Mrs. And all they did, like, it was just such a little detail on their wedding. It was just hung on the back of their chairs. So like everybody does bride and groom and Mr. and Mrs. But Jason would love the like little Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man.
That would be really cute.
It'd be a cute nerdy thing and not too like. So like one thing we want to try to avoid is looking like we're having like a kids party.
Yeah.
So.
But little touches here and there.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be. I really picture this when it's finished as like a little sign that even Jason and I could hold up for like our photographer to do like a picture with us, and we can just hold this in front.
Yes.
And I think that'll be really cute.
That'll be really cute.
So yeah, it's coming together. I'm now putting forth more effort on this.
I'm trying to think of, and then Jason will know more about this than I will, but I know.
Don't ask me references.
Well, he's gonna have to do some searching. This is his new mission. There are some really great, romantic scenes in some of the, in some, maybe not super old, but I know like Final Fantasy has some. Not the one where that girl dies. But there's some really great, and it would be cute to like recreate that as a pose for a picture.
Oh.
Like, like where he like sweeps you off your feet or something cute.
Oh, that'd be cute.
And it'd be a reference that only maybe a few of his friends would get from a video game.
I found, so I've been
or
like,
an 80s movie.
An 80s movie, yeah. And I'm like, he likes Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and like stuff like, and I'm like, there's not a whole lot of like romantic. I'm like trying to figure out how to put them in our wedding when they're his favorites, right. But there's not a little. Back to the Future is the best one because there's like the quote, "Great Scott" could be something that we could use, and then where we're going, we don't need roads.
Right.
That's a good one.
That's a great one for a wedding. Absolutely.
So like there's a little bit from that we could incorporate and hopefully not go too far on the tacky side. I'm worried about like looking too tacky.
Yeah. Well, you write them in really girly font.
Yes.
And like you said, you stitch it and do a little like quilted border or something cute like that, and you try and make it a little less.
And then have the people won't even get
bedroom.
the like. Yeah. Don't use the Back to the Future font because it is hideous. It is so bad.
There you go.
It is so bad.
Things we've learned.
So anyway, that's what I'm working on, is trying to figure out how I can turn every craft I'm currently working on into a wedding related craft.
I like it. Alan? Alright, another one for me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do the one that I got out of storage. So I put away Hobbiton for a little while. Just every time it was coming up on my list, I was like, I don't want to work on that right now.
It's a hard one.
I also approached it wrong, and now I've got to like work backwards into. I did it wrong. I'm not happy with it. I don't want to do it right now. So I got out. This is my favorite season by Aliton Embroidery. Mm-hmm. This is what it's gonna look like for people that haven't seen it before.
I like this one.
And especially since it's been a while, this is what it looked like last time. And I was almost complete around the circle. And I made pretty good progress on this.
Holy cow, you are like almost done, right? No, there's a whole other layer.
A whole other layer of leaves behind this. But I did get this really large section done here.
You could just stop there.
No,
look at that. It looks so great.
There we go. It is coming along really nicely. So I got, I'm going to put this back on my chest. That seems to be the best place for it. Yeah, help me hold one side.
Oh, sorry.
Boop, boop, boop. I got this whole leaf here, this large leaf done. And I had just a little bit more thread, so I did this up here. Started leaves out this way. This is the part where I feel like I really need the extra layer, where the leaves are really short.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the leaves are larger, or they're just like a little sliver showing between some. So it should go pretty quickly. And it was a lot of fun to stitch on. I was really back in the mood to work on it. So it was nice to get it back out.
It's a good way to bring new life to an old project.
Exactly. It was nice to feel like reinvigorated with it.
Yeah.
And I'm stitching this for a friend of mine, and I made her like a little ornament that I sent her for Christmas, but I feel like she needs a bigger project. I feel like she needs a project.
Mm.
So I'll be happy to have this done and sent to her.
Woo-hoo.
But
do you have a frame for that?
I don't, but I think I'm going to just do it in the round hoop.
Oh.
I'm going to kind of do like this.
She will probably like that.
Yeah, the more raw look. And
it's easier to deal with in a camper.
Yeah.
Isn't she in a camper?
She's in a camper, and she actually was like, the other day she's in our group chat, and she's like, guys, I need a digital picture frame because there's no wall space in this camper, so I need to like utilize, the minimal space I have to put all my pictures in one spot. And I was like, oh, I'm sending you stuff to take up more wall space, but that's my life.
But that doesn't have to take up wall space. That could also be a shelf item.
Yeah, it could be a shelf item, could sit somewhere, could be seasonal, get in and out.
Does she know she's getting this? Oh.
No, I like surprise gifts.
I am so bad at surprises. Yeah. The number of times I've turned to Jason and I'm like, the wedding dress is right there. Do you want to see it? I could try it on right now. The number of times.
You're not supposed to do
He won't let me. He won't let me. And I'm like.
Good for him.
I'm so bad at this.
Saving your marriage at this point.
I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, so I'm super happy with that. And I'll have more updates because I'm enjoying working on it.
Okay, this is my last update because I have not been quite as stitchy.
I think you've made huge progress. I feel like you need to get your edges sewn first by Sarah before you leave today.
This one's not as bad as the other one. This one is actually like barely doing anything. So this is, oh God, what is this one called? You know, I just forgot.
It's not called Love Note.
Nia Rhind is the designer. I might have the magazine right here. Good God, girl.
This is what it looked like last time. She's made huge progress.
I have made a lot of progress. It is called From the Heart. Haha.
Look at that little rose in there. So cute.
It is really cute. So I did the rose and this circle so this is the V, technically, and then there's a heart that goes inside of it. So it is really cute.
So the V is a heart in this one.
Yeah.
Pull that picture up so I can see it.
Where did it go? Here it is. I should fold the page. So this is what it's gonna look like.
This is super cute.
I did my own thread conversion just out of what I had at home because I did not have like half the colors that it called for. So I just kind of worked with what looks good together. I'm gonna pick out in the yellow key. I used a really weird, it's too bright. I don't think it fits.
Oh, the pink.
Yeah, it's like a bright, vibrant pink, and everything else is kind of pastel. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pick that out and probably put this color in it. Or I could do what this rose is. I forget what it's supposed to be. Because
nothing matches in yours, so. And then did you say you also have to get rid of this flower right here?
I do have to undo that flower because the heart in the middle is the same color. And I just kind of, I misread the pattern because the symbols are really similar. So I just kind of got the wrong color out for that. And then I realized my mistake and I just kept going instead of fixing it.
This is going to be so cute.
It is cute. And this is also going to be a sign at the wedding.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's just going to be, it might be by the guest book or something. It'll just be like a cute little sign.
Yeah. You need that kind of sit around stuff. So
yeah.
Weddings surprisingly need a amount of shit to go on tables.
Yes.
So, very cute.
It's going to be out there.
Tuck your little sheepy in there.
And I'm really enjoying this one. This one's one of my favorites to work on. It is a little harder for me because it is 2/2. Mm-hmm. And I do struggle because I have to like touch each little hole to do that. I can't just... so I'm a little slow at it, but I really like the feel of this fabric.
Yeah, the fabric's very nice.
This is very luxurious fabric, which I don't remember anything about it. Go me.
It's definitely a linen.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely like 28 count.
It's 20, but it's fancy soft linen.
It is nice, and it's thick. It's like...
This would make great, be great fabric to stitch on for a quilt.
Oh, yeah.
Because it would be so soft.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be...
And sturdy.
It would not be, man, this would
Ada.
be... This is awful.
Crunchy Ada.
Crunch. Awful fabric. But, yeah. So, that's my update. That's all I have. I have not worked on... The other project I have going is The Branch by Barbara Anna. And I have not worked on that one at all since our last podcast because I decided to focus more on the ones I want done for the wedding.
Yeah. So the next one I have kind of a big update on, because I was just in the mood to work on it. And
I can't believe I forgot the name of mine. Like, what the heck? And then I have my book set up down there. But what's it doing? It's shut. It's useful.
So this is
This one.
Beggar's Luck by Threadwork Primitives. Hold up my little insert here. This is what it's gonna look like. I am really excited about this one. I'm also doing a conversion. This was obviously made for St. Patrick's Day. So it's got March in the bottom and 17 up top. And I decided to change out the March for my initial, just an L for Lauren. And then up here, I'm changing the 17 to a 21 for the year I'm stitching it. Just because I don't do anything for St. Patrick's Day. We're not Irish. We'll probably have some Irish.
Does it give you letters in the pattern to do anything?
No, I had to come up with it myself.
Ugh.
She does have several of these with the crow and the for different holidays. So there's a 4th of July one. There's a Halloween one. There's Valentine's Day, which is really cute. We like the Valentine's Day one. So I just kind of looked at her like style of lettering and tried to come up with something. So here's where it was, and you're gonna see pretty significant progress.
Oh my goodness, I can see. Holy cow. Like, are you done? Holy cow. That is so much, Lauren.
I know. I kind of just sat one day and just like pretty much spent a couple hours on this.
Oh, and look at that fancy L you did.
I know. I'm fancy.
And you designed that L yourself.
Yeah, I kind of looked at her style and she does this little, well, let's see if I can hold things up.
Look
Hold
at
that side
it
for
looks
me.
like clovery.
Yeah, this little like flower thing there. And kind of came up with something.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So, let me pull this up.
So are you doing another letter?
Nope, it's just the L. I was going to do L-A-H, but I couldn't figure out how to do an H without it looking weird. So I got all my clovers done up here. There's one in the crow's mouth, but otherwise I've got all the clovers done.
Oh.
And I started down here. There's 2 more little, like, of these banner things with the clover in it. And I started up the side. And I realized that I'm going to need to buy more thread.
Oh, no.
Specifically this color, this border color, which is Garrison Green by Weeks Dye Works. And it's because she stitched hers 1/2, and I stitched mine 2/2, which probably wouldn't have been a problem, but I also removed this area and put in a lot more fill. And so I'm going to need a little more to just finish up all the way around.
Yeah.
And
is that going to be a problem to get?
No,
Okay.
it's already.
That's good.
So it's coming. It'll be probably a different dye lot, but this stuff is variegated, over-dyed thread, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it'll be fine. But I really didn't like... I didn't realize she did that, but then I tried it a little bit, and I didn't like how it wasn't as full coverage, it wasn't as vibrant when you do it just one thread. So I like the 2.
The fill, yeah.
So
it looks very nice.
It's coming along quickly. It's really great.
Awesome. So are you doing this into a pillow?
I don't know. I don't need a lot of little pillows, so I don't know what I'll do.
Wall.
Probably gonna cover a wall. I like stuff on my walls.
Well, you have a lot of blank walls to fill now.
I have a lot of blank walls to fill.
Since you finished the whole basement.
It could be a spring decoration. It could be something that's just out and about because it's pretty...
It could be fall, too.
Yeah, it could
Spring,
be fall.
whatever.
Could be whatever I want. Could just be out and about down here. Could be something I do a little, shelf standing picture frame instead of a wall picture frame.
So what are you going to do when you're 80 and you're out of wall space?
Buy a bigger house.
Buy a bigger house. Because I know you're not going to get rid of anything.
I might.
Anything you've made.
I've been gifted.
That face you just made, I know you're not going to get rid of anything you made. If you have some store-bought crap, you might slowly start filtering that out for your homemade.
That's what'll happen first. I'll start filtering out the store-bought, and then it'll start a purging of the cheap shit that I buy.
Yeah.
And then it'll start the purging of the expensive shit that I buy. And then it'll go, and then I'll be like, okay, here's some gifts so you guys can have some of those things.
And you might be able to be like, well, I found this on a yard sale, and while I did technically craft it,
Yeah.
It's not as sentimental as this other thing. So
Right.
you'll figure it out.
And then I'll get like a she shed out back and fill that up. And then I'll get like a barn. Well, I have a whole garage too. I can just fill that up with stuff that I can then cycle in and out.
Is there like outdoor cross stitch frames or something? Because I feel like you could just cover your siding.
Yeah. There you go.
There you
Just
go.
make it wax everything when I'm done so that it's weather resistant. No. Then I'll just start doing like the outdoor industrial cross stitch where you do it on like chain link fence. You do it on like chain link fence and you do it with rope and cordage. I'll just be like and cover my whole house.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got plans. You're never gonna run out of space. You'll just make more.
Run out of space. Exactly. So I have a couple of acquisitions.
I've got nothing else.
All right. So I have two. One I talked about last time, so I'll do that real quick. Sorry for crinkles. This is in a plastic bag. So this is some fabric that I got my hands on. So it is. Well, I thought I could read it off here. It's the Rogue Stitcher or the Rogue Stitching. I'll link it below. Can't remember the name of it right now. And they were having, every month they have a closeout fabric sale. And you can just go on and get fabric for pretty cheap. So I did.
Every month?
Every month. So they have, so these are, so each fabric comes with, it's roguestitching.com. There it is. So each one comes pre-labeled with a little, it tells you what it is, which is super nice.
So are we unfolding these?
Yeah. So this one is called Conifer, and I just did small ones because I tend to not do ginormous things, and I thought I could find nice things. This is Picture This Plus fabric in 28 count, this is an 18 count Aida, and I love this green. I'm going to totally do some Halloween-y stuff on that because, yes.
This is Ancient.
Ooh, which I really like that one.
And it does kind of look like this is great. Oh my gosh, if you did like a map-ish thing on here.
Yeah, something parchmenty. It has that feel to it.
Yeah.
It's super great. And that is, I think, also 18 count Aida.
14
count Aida. But it's soft. Like this
it
stuff
is not hard. Like,
it's not crunchy.
This is the crunch, guys.
And Picture This Plus does beautiful, we all know it's beautiful quality stuff.
Soft.
And this one is 28 count linen.
And your edges are all...
Yeah, they're all serged. Everything comes. It's beautiful. These were...
Do they do Lugana? Because I see they have a box for Lugana.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. These like small little swatches were what was like on sale this time. But every month they have a weekend sale. And the stock that's on sale changes.
Is it really competitive to buy on there?
No, it didn't seem to be.
What?
No, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. So this one is my favorite.
Secrets.
This one is my favorite. This one is also Picture This Plus in Gothic on 28 count linen. And
this is really beautiful. This is really
I want to
pretty.
do like a mermaid or something on this. This is so pretty.
What about that tiny modernist, that girl with the hair?
Yes.
I don't know.
So many pretty things. Or a Barbara Anna of some kind on this beautiful
Or is
fabric.
that Barbara Anna?
Might be Barbara Anna.
Might be Barbara Anna with the girl with the hair. Like, I don't know what one that's called, but it's everywhere.
The Dreaming Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. So yeah, so I got these on sale. It's probably not something I'll do every time, but I was like, oh, I'm going to treat myself. Which I've been a little too much in that mood to treat myself lately. So, but I got these. And I'm happy with them.
The only I buy, so with cross stitch, I don't have a stash. I buy for every project.
Kind of like me with crochet.
Yeah. We're the opposite. Like, you have no stash for yarn. You do have quite the stash of fabric.
I'm getting quite the stash of fabric now, yeah.
Because you're like always like, here, I have this fabric. Do you want some fabric? Here, have this. You can stitch on this. And I'm like, yay, fabric. I think I have two things right now for a stash. I have a roll of white 14 count Aida, and then I have, you gave me that really soft placemat fabric.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have that. So that's my fabric stash. That's it.
little bag is going.
And then anything that I haven't finished. Like I have some whips, some old whips that I just never finished.
And then you have like the little scraps where you like cut your fabric.
I don't even have much of that because most of mine, like I might have some scraps when I cut off from this because I think this is gonna have a lot of bottom.
Oh, maybe.
I think it is because like. It might not, because it might
be pretty accurate.
I think we did size it, kind of like center it, so there's not going to be much extra. I don't remember.
Didn't we do one edge down the side too? Yeah, there's your end. So no, you're not going to have it done.
There's not going to be any extra. Never mind. This thing's going to take a year. It's a good thing I have that long.
Exactly. So the other thing I got is...
Oh, what is this?
So this is by Emma Condon. Stitchrovia on everybody knows her Stitchrovia on Etsy and Instagram, and it's called Cross Stitch for the Earth. It was released on Earth Day, but I'd seen it like for pre-order like a while ago and pre-ordered it, and it is gorgeous. So
why don't you ever send me links for this shit?
So I've picked out like 7 already that must be done. So they're all very outdoors, nature centric, recycling, keep the earth safe and clean. And so I'm gonna pick some. Can you show some pictures? Yeah, I'm gonna pick some pretties out. Okay, so this is one I just freaking love, and she does beautiful quotes and
her
fonts and things like that. So. Look how beautiful that is. And this one is, "Between two pines is a doorway to a new world." It's a quote. And it's so pretty.
That's for not telling me about this.
I'm sorry. You can totally take some pictures on the back. This one I love. "Live gently upon this earth."
Does she do other stuff?
Oh, she does
other books? Cause,
she's got one other book out.
Her style is like, I love it.
I know. And then one that Sarah already was like, "I need that for my bedroom, please," is this one. "The earth has music for those who listen," which
it's so cute.
Is a Shakespeare quote, which is, my sister was a massive Shakespeare literary. She studied Shakespeare in college.
This is so cute. I can't get over how cute
I can't get over it either. And there's like,
I find the one that's
like,
mushrooms and snails.
Mushrooms and snails. Enjoy the little things. We're just going to kind of like fawn over her gorgeous works.
I see she has an orca on the cover.
There is, the world is full of magic, and it's got...
That's what your dark blue fabric could go for.
Oh, yeah, that would be beautiful.
Will that work? Is that 14 count?
Yeah. Stitched on 14 count, 8 or 28 count linen. Perfect.
Oh, God, there's an orca.
A narwhal.
The narwhal. Oh, Lauren. Oh, Lauren. Let me just fawn over this book some. I love these signs.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, I was really pleased. I pre-ordered it a while ago, and then it just kind of showed up, and I was like, oh, magic.
This is good, guys. This has got some feels.
So, it's currently available on Amazon, but it's also available through various booksellers. I think you can also get it through her specifically. Maybe? I can't remember. Check out her. We'll link to her Instagram 100%, but she does amazing fonts and things like that. All kinds of content for every style, and it's all gorgeous.
Does she do wedding signs? Because
I know she does a bunch of love is, love is all you need and everything.
I've been looking for like love is sweets to put by a candy buffet, and I could not find one.
Check with her.
Feels. I love this book. Oh my God. I love that style.
Yeah. So it is Cross Stitch for the Earth.
Very modern style.
Oh yeah, very it's both very modern and at the same time just like so classic and just feels so good. And it's 20 designs to cherish. And you do. It's really great. Here's her other one on the back of the book. Cross Stitch for the Soul is all kinds of inspirational and like affirming quotes and things like that.
Oh, that's cute.
So she does all kinds of stuff. She's great.
So
She's one of my
cute.
favorites.
Gosh.
I have some of her stuff. Like, I own some of her other stuff. I have
You
owned
own
so
her
much of her
projects.
stuff. I just need to do one.
I'm frustrated that I'm doing so much DIY for the wedding because I'm not going to be able to do like those cute projects.
Do everything. It's like, oh my gosh, I just keep adding projects. Well, I'll do as much as I can. Will help.
Quit inspiring me, you butt.
So that's all I have.
It's everything I have.
So it was a quick, easy one this time, and hopefully we'll have more fun stuff next week and more projects, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
We will be back.
Guys, have a great one. Bye.
Bye.